Hi, welcome to this short module, which is on stretching and particularly opening the hips. I'd like to thank Johannes from Austria for his suggestion on doing this, and other people have jumped in and said, yeah, that would be good if we could do some exercises for opening the hips. So keep your suggestions coming, because they're great, and it helps other people in the group to learn as well. Before we do this module, you'll need a couple of things. One is an interval timer. Now I've downloaded this one on my phone, and it's just called Interval Timer Tibet, and it means that you can set it for 1 minute at a time and do your interval time for 1 minute, and that's really what you want. And the second thing is a belt or towel or something like that. I've got an old karate belt. I've put a couple of nuts in it so I can grab it at different stages. I've got a microphone here, which I'm going to have to try and work around and put down as I go along. And this is just going to be a beginner's session, just to get you really going. The main thing with it is you've got to relax. You've got to relax and you've got to breathe. And this isn't something that I've invented. I've taken this from a thing called Yoga Bodies, and from gravity yoga, where you're using gravity to help your hips open and to help you stretch. But I found it really good, and I thought, well, if it's helped me and it helps someone else, then it's got to be a good thing to do. So I'm going to set the timer, and it'll gong on the minute, and then on each minute I'll change to the next exercise. I'll try and do a little bit of talking in between, but the idea being you should have a bit of peace and quiet, and then just set your timer for 2 minutes. You shouldn't really do it for more than 2 minutes, but you can actually do this exercise every day and a couple of times a day. It won't do you any harm whatsoever. So here we go. So I'm going to set the timer now and get ready. You've got to have a little lay down. That's the best part of it. Attach the hoop around your foot. Okay. And there we go. So you're going to lay down, and you're just going to bring the right leg up until you feel it stretch. Left leg nice and straight. Okay, sit back completely, head on the floor, arm relaxed next to you, and just pull it back until you feel it stretch. And you can feel that nice stretch in the back of the hamstring, and just hold that stretch now. Then with your right hand, you can creep your hand up, and I'm going to creep it up to the top knot from in here. But it doesn't matter if you're holding it down here, whatever you can. Don't do it too much that it's hurting. You should just really feel a tight stretch. Okay, then breathe. When it comes up towards a minute, you'll get a small indication from the app that you've got about 5 seconds, so you can get ready for the next exercise when that goes, when the gong sounds. So the first exercise is stretching the hamstring. This is the one that's going to open the hips, and then just let the leg fall down to the side. Don't try and resist it. Don't turn over. Just keep your body upright and let gravity take the leg. One minute is not quite enough time to do this exercise for, because it takes a minute for your leg to settle into a low position, and then slowly you'll feel it dropping millimeters at a time. You know, once you've done this for a week every day, you really will feel the difference. Coming up to the minute mark, and then the third exercise. Bring the leg back up. Now change hands. Hand back down and roll it over. The minute mark coming up, so already preparing. Change legs. Just really try to empty the mind, focus on your breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just relaxing all parts of your body. If you find it's not got a full stretch, then just reach up higher. Because it's a short amount of time, you can do this maybe at lunchtime, do it in the mornings when you wake up, or you can do it in the evenings. Okay, ready for the gong. I'm going to take it out to the side. Big breath in. And out. Then you feel your hips open. In. And feel your leg, the gravity taking your leg down towards the floor. So this is the beginner's version. A more advanced version will be done further up the grades. Ready for the change. Change hands. This is a really good stretch also on the back, on the glutes. Don't try and push it. Just go to naturally where it folds, where you feel it naturally going into that position. And then if that's where it sticks, hold it there. Both sides will be different. Coming up to the last exercise now. So as you come up, take the belt off, onto the knees. Take the knees apart as wide as you can. Just bend down onto your forearms. Spread the knees, push it back, and then push back. And relax into that position. Now you can really feel both the hips opening out. Oh, this is a good one. And that's it. You feel great once you've done that a few times. Maybe hurts initially to begin with, but it'll feel great when you've done that for a little while. Johannes, that one's for you, and for everyone else with tight hips, enjoy it. We'll see you in the modules.